It's Gemma. If you found my channel somehow, wow, thanks. I am a K-pop multi and have been for a number of years now. I have been getting into some groups. If you are here due to my Dreamcatcher video and you've for some reason chosen to watch this one as well, thank you. I will be doing more Dreamcatcher. I honestly, when people ask for me to react to something, I'm going to do it. In general, if you ask for something and I just did a video on that group, likely it might be a couple in between just because I want to react to more than one type of group. And also as well, you know, people are following me for different types of groups. So I'm really not trying to focus only ever on one. So I hope that makes sense. Like I essentially like, if you're like, please react to more NCT, Dreamcatcher, ATEEZ, I'm going to. It just might not happen directly after I've already reacted to one of their videos, if that makes sense. And yeah, so today it's WayV, doing some WayV, finally getting into it. And I am going rogue here because I have asked for no suggestions from anyone, and no one has really given me specific, or maybe they did, my apologies if you did, and I just didn't really see that comment. But I didn't see any major comments being like, you should definitely watch these things for WayV. So I just kind of went through and I'm gonna just look up WayV on YouTube and let me look up WayV music video. Phantom popped up, it's new. Take Off, Pop in Love. Oh, I don't know what track video is. Kickback. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna choose 4 at random. I don't know much because I haven't done their guide yet, so I don't know their names. I know there's a member called Win, I believe, because he was in NCT 127 and then was like kind of transferred to WayV when they debuted and has not since been in any 127 comebacks, is what I believe from my memory. So I think there's Win. I believe there's a member called 10 who I think is Thai. Did I do that? And is there Xiaojun? I know this is the Chinese unit, so their songs are mainly in Chinese, and I think they'll do Korean versions of songs, and they'll promote in Korea and China, I believe. So I'm curious about getting into them. People are excited for me. Like, I know every unit has something very unique to them, so I'm excited to figure out more, because I watched in my NCT units reaction where I just watched one from each. I watched On My Youth? Blame It On My Youth? And people were saying that was a very unique and different sound for WayV at the time. So now I'm kind of curious to see what they usually do. As per usual, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any suggestions for a guide for WayV, I'll be doing that as my next WayV content. My next NCT content too will be a WayV guide. I'm really trying to make it through all of them. There's a lot. So I'm trying. I'm really trying. So I'm gonna get through them all though. So I see a lot here right off the bat. I'm dying. Okay. So right off the top I see, oh, as well, I do know that Lucas was a member, so I'll see him probably in some of these, and he is now not. I don't know the details of why he was removed as a group member. I know it had to do, I think, with relationships with people in his personal life, but that were in some sense inappropriate or upset fans and people enough that SM felt as if removing him from the group was the right course of action. I have no opinions on that because I have not done any further research. So, I mean, I'll see him here, but I don't really know. So I think there's 6 members. So let's do Phantom because it's right here. It's at the top. From the top. Good fucking Lord. It just started right away. There was no warning. Okay. I just ate. I ate so fast, so I apologize if I'm like breathing in a lot of air or something right now. Okay. Who's this guy? Someone tell me. Is this 10? That one looks like Taehyun a bit from TXT. I don't know where he is. That one. Is it him? Ooh. Ooh. I'm seeing a lot of ab stomach situation there. Doing crop tops. I'm pretty sure that's 10. It better be now. Ooh, whoever this is, blonde is looking great on him. Who's that? That one looks like Taehan a bit from TXT. Ooh. It's very dark, the themes of this. The sound. Ooh. I like the choreo. I like this one. The red hair looks good. I think there was 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, fuck. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. I feel like I could almost name all of them, but I don't want to try in case I'm wrong. Ooh. Ooh. That one, who I think is 10 is very fierce. Oh, I was explaining. What is it? What is it? Wait, let me see. I think that's it. Is that it? All right. So, not my favorite NCT song I've heard so far sonically. It's not bad. I just don't expect that I would listen to it again for myself, just the type of music I enjoy personally. It doesn't really fit the type of music that I would bop to, but I enjoyed the low kind of verses and then the build in the chorus. I can tell the choreography is very good. They all looked fantastic. I feel like they said that NCT stuff, the Neo world, has some sort of loose storyline, but it doesn't necessarily have specific to each group or music video in a way that you need to necessarily look out for. So I can't tell if that would be this is a larger thing. It matches very well the Phantom of the Opera thing. I realized that there's probably captions, yeah, because I did not get the story, probably because I was just not reading the lyrics. So I'm gonna watch again, read the lyrics. Maybe it'll hit different for me, but I'm never gonna say that I'm not, I feel like it's disingenuous if I just say I love this, I love this, I love this, because then it's does she actually like those things? But I don't dislike it. It's just I know it's not the song that I would normally choose for myself to listen to on a daily basis. So that's how I feel right now, but let's try one more time. 10? Is this 10? Whoever this is, the makeup is beautiful. The outfit is luxurious. This is a fantastic screen to start on. They start right away on this bitch, though. They just go. So, oh my god, my caption size is a million. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? 200. No, probably not. 100? Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, the color contacts are freaking me out, but they're giving that aura. Hmm. 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 So very much like the lines blurring between reality and dream, and like the idea of a nightmare and being controlled feels like the themes here, especially with like the puppeteer, like the mask element of Phantom. Lyrically, very interesting story, and it feels not super. What's the word? It doesn't feel super literal in a sense. It feels much more metaphorical, or like, which I think is interesting. I like a mix of both. It's nice to hear like a literal story from a group of like what they're feeling or thinking, but then it's also kind of nice to hear more like almost like poetic in a way version of something. So this is cool. I like that. I like the lyrics. This guy. Who are you? Oh, him too. This like the verses are like with this, just like the drum feels very like intense. It feels almost like it could be in like a movie. Like it feels like, Scar in The Lion King. He has a song, his like evil song with the hyenas. That's what this feels like to me for some reason, and that's not like an insult in any way, because I don't know how that could be considered an insult, but maybe it could be to some. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying like that intensity and that like drama of that is what I'm feeling here. So that's, I think, probably why it wouldn't be like an everyday listen for me, just because I don't normally. I'm not like, oh yes, I'm not like scheming or whatever. But in terms of like an individual song and story with a dance and things like that, it's very cool as a concept. I think I just don't love the chorus that much. It's not bad. I just like don't love it enough to be like. But once again, as a concept, I'm very much enjoying it. They all have an intense presence. Go Blondie. Ooh. SM, so the vocals. How did I miss that note last time? Editing me here. Every time I'm watching this and I'm just like cracking my knuckles, I'm like, people probably hate that. There's probably some people out there that are like, ew, and they're just like leaving the video. So if you're someone that hates that sound, I do apologize. I just like do things when I'm recording, and then I'm like, this is what I'm like when I'm alone. Ew. Ew. I like that the beginning and the end kind of are the same, and like that, like it kind of like fades in and fades out. Cool. First introduction, I guess second introduction into WayV, because I have seen Blame It On My Youth, which I really loved. Blame It On My Youth. On My Youth. Just call it On My Youth. Just call it On My Youth. Just call it On My Youth. Okay, let's see what else is here. What's here? Kickback. Like all I'm thinking about is that's an NCC song, right? Da 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 da. Right? You know. I'm giving you nothing. Let's do Kickback. Fuck it. Oh my god. What's with these intense openings? Who is this? Who are you? That's Lucas, is it? We're at 7 members now. That's Lucas, I know. I watched Super M. This feels very Neo. Now I've learned what the sound is. I feel boppy about it. Yeah, this feels very Neo in the sound. Lucas is very heavily in the center in this. Was he center? Like, Lucas is all over this. This pre-chorus is very vocally beautiful. I just think I got blinded there. That guy looked like Taman for a second. The vibes of this one are very interesting. It feels kind of more like generic, I guess, to me. Okay. No, I won't pause yet. I can do it. I have a thought though. Hopefully I hold on to it. Ooh. Ooh, dance break. Ooh, ooh. Kick back. Okay. Did I hold on to my thought? Yes. So I think I remember someone saying potentially that, I don't know if it's exclusively WayV, but I remember there being like something about dreams and reality. And this now is like the second song I was reading the lyrics a little bit that they're definitely talking about like dreams and like time and like things being an illusion, things like that. So it feels like that is somewhat of an overarching concept or theme within WayV. So that's interesting for sure. I don't know. I think I need to listen to this song again. I'm kind of curious of like the sound. The three songs I've heard from WayV have been very different, and so now I'm kind of curious about like what their B-sides sound like too. But yeah, let's go again. Lucas was a lot in that. I feel like they'd have to like reformation it. The dancing's fantastic, of course. You baby? What are you gonna do, you baby? Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I just love K-pop lyrics. You know we did that. You know we did. I like the harmonies there. Yeah, this one feels very much like space-time continuum, alternate reality or something. And that does seem to tie in somewhat to Phantom. Maybe not directly, but just within the concept. That line is so interesting to me. This degree of freedom is unusual. It's funny. Some people, when they like see like K-pop lyrics that are kind of like that could potentially sound silly if it were by a Western artist or something like that. Some people get like all weird about it. I think they're fun. Like I'm like like Soyeon, G-Idol, like I'd rather film a TikTok. Whatever. I'm like yeah, let's go. Like we did that. Yeah, we did. Like I don't know. Like I just find those fun sometimes. I can't imagine having to write a song that's probably originally written the guide or something in English and then change the lyrics into Chinese or Korean and make it work. That's a different type of talent. I wish this one higher. There. Yeah. Not that I can sing. But vocal arrangement wise, I wish that note had gone higher. I find it interesting when groups, like when songs end on a dance break. It's not super common, but I think sometimes it really works, and I think this kind of really worked just in the way that like the song built and everything. So I like that. I like that for sure. I'll have to see if that's something that like sticks to me. Otherwise, WayV regular. I feel like I've heard the song regular. Is that a song by them? Maybe. Okay, but it's also NCT. Are they the same song? What? Regular was done by WayV and then NCT 127 in English version? That is so confusing. What the fuck? Hey, what the hell does that mean? Okay, that confused me. And I'm easily confused. Let's do, okay. Love Talk seems to be popular. Let us do Love Talk. I feel like this is the one I recognize the name of. Someone out there that's a WayV fan, can you please explain the regular situation going on with 127 in WayV? I'm gonna tell you all right now, I don't love the big white barriers. I wonder if that does go away. Sorry. He just came in so like... I feel like this is earlier on in their career, 4 years ago. I don't know when they debuted. Ooh. Is this English? Huh? This is definitely English. I love this pre-chorus. Feels very nostalgia R&B. Vocally beautiful. Lyrically questionable. How old were these men when this song was released? Boys? I don't know. Also, this music video is way too, like sincere. I don't know. Oh, the big white bars on the screen are just like so distracting. Okay. Sorry, I can't get over that. Vocally, it's so pretty. don't know. The intensity of the way they were like staring down the camera and like the sincerity of like the way you're talking to me, touch me, tease me, feel me up. I don't know on that one. I really don't. Melodically, I really like the song, and vocally, like the vocal performance is really, really good. These guys are a bit of a wild card for me right now. I'm curious. I'm excited to put this out into the world and to get WayV fans' opinions or like thoughts, and then maybe some recommendations for other stuff of theirs, because I definitely feel like I'm on a weird ride right now. I'm on a weird ride. I'm not gonna get off the ride. Weird doesn't mean bad. It just means different. Not what I expected. Not what I expected. Sorry. Getting me back again. I don't know. I'm literally I've gone through this video now like 3 times. I'm just realizing this second that I forgot to watch Love Talk a second time. I don't know if it just shocked me because like I was just like, I liked it, but the lyrics were throwing me off and I was just like, and then my brain just blanked. I usually watch it twice. I swear I did, but I didn't. So I apologize. Vacation brain. All right. Okay. Well, I want something more recent then, because I feel like those songs were, but I feel like they haven't really, okay, so looking at, looks like they debuted in 2019 based on the songs I see here on Spotify. So, you know, they've been around for a little bit of time for sure, but I feel like it's not as much like 2016 for Dream, right? Or 2017? And then 2018? I don't remember. But I feel like NCT 127 and Dream have had just a little bit more time for their discography to like change and grow, and for there just to be like a different breadth, than WayV right now. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying it's interesting because I feel like every song has been like really different in a way that I'm kind of just curious, like if they're just like still kind of working on what their sound is, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Because like it looks like am I just looking at singles now? I am, I think. I was just looking at singles and EPs. I was like, what the hell? Okay, because we had All My Youth. Okay, kind of looks like Turn Back Time is the other title track. Now I'm curious about Regular. Regular. Take Off. Let's go. Let's take off. I apologize for popping in here one more time, but I just kind of wanted to explain because the first watching of Take Off, there's like 2 or 3 times or I don't know, where I just like, it seems very pieced together oddly, and that was because I was experiencing major Wi-Fi weird issues at that moment, and I was talking about it, and like, I just didn't want to put it all in, so just here to let you know that if there's like choppy moments, that's the only reason why I was trying to piece it back together. The second viewing is smoother. Let's take off. This feels Neo too. Ooh, love the crystals or diamonds, whatever. Okay. Yeah, this feels more Neo in sound, which is fun. Ooh. Feels like Junghyun a little bit too, from SHINee. Junghyun. Ooh. I should probably full screen this shit. I like this song. I feel like this is a group of visuals. If you're like, who's the visual? I'll be like, is there an answer? I like this song. Lucas leaving the group would have been a huge deal in terms of their arrangement for like choreography. Yeah, this feels very Neo in the sound, which I've come to enjoy a lot over the past few months. Vocally, some really beautiful performances, of course. I have to read the lyrics, obviously. No idea what's going on. I'll be curious to see if it connects. Ooh. I'm really vibing with this one for sure. Fascinating. Okay, I really like that one. I think that's my favorite song so far. That's my favorite song so far. I really liked it. I think it just like overall is something that feels like something I could just like vibe to when I'm like, you know, live my life. And I loved the locations they chose to film in, and the outfits felt very fun, stylish. Vocal performances were great. Melodically, it was on where I live with music. So I really like that. I think that's probably my favorite song I've heard so far today. Once again, I really like it wasn't that I didn't, they all had things I enjoyed about them, either in like theme, lyrics, melody, pre-chorus, vocal performance. They all definitely had things that I really enjoyed. It's just, I'm kind of curious to hear people's opinions and thoughts on like where they are sound-wise. And if I listen to B-sides, would I get like a more, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? A better overall picture of like what I can expect for WayV, because I just feel like, you know, the past 2 units I got to listen to Killing Voices. I got to listen to NCT 127 and Dream's Killing Voices, and that gave a good selection of their B-sides and title tracks. They've also been around a little bit longer than WayV as well, so the selection was bigger in their discography. So I feel like that gave me just a better overall picture of them and what I can expect and what I like. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm like just still kind of like, I don't know. And that's not their fault. They didn't have a Killing Voice yet. So I don't know. That's just, I'm very curious to people's suggestions for things, because I'm obviously very curious. And I'm very curious to learn more about the members, because all I know is that Lucas isn't around anymore. And there's a member called 10 and Win Win. I have no idea who Win Win is. Like visually, I cannot pick him out if you ask me to. I will soon though. I will be able to soon. I like the start of the song too. Oh, wait. Sorry. I was like, I'm going to read the lyrics this time. Oh, French auto-generated. Babe, what? So there are no lyrics. Fuck it. No lyrics for me. I don't deserve them. I'll just feel the vibe. Oh. I love that makeup. Very clear that Lucas was very much a center. Oh, I didn't realize that he wasn't wearing a shirt the last time. This is my favorite type of K-pop music video where like story, kind of, maybe, not really, but then they're just like all going like, and there's like every K-pop group, boy group specifically, have those music videos where like you can maybe have like, sure there's a story, but like mainly it's just so they can go like, I'm hot, you know? And it's like, okay, pose, let's go, let's pose, let's strut it out. Fucking show off those visuals. Pretty. Those jeans. Sorry, mate. Oh. Ooh. When they do a dance break, they do it right. This is a bop. Fierce. Okay, so from my understanding of WayV, not WayV, NCT so far, is that like they, from my understanding of NCT so far is that like all units will have what they call the neo sound, and that is that neo culture technology NCT, right? So they'll have that quote unquote experimental sound that feels like within this, like that makes some kind of a group within like units, but within a bigger group. So like Takeoff to me sounded neo, and so did Kick Back, which is cool. And now that I understand that concept, I can appreciate why they do that. And I think if you're going to have a larger group that you have units that split off of, it's a kind of a cool idea to then have those units come together and have one common theme that you can still recognize as NCT overall. I think it's cool that they have those songs that fit within their NCT sound. I mean, once again, I was only listening to 4 songs, and like it's not how I got to do it last time with the other 2 groups. So I do think this is just I can't definitively be like, yeah, not my favorite unit, you know, or like, oh, I would put them here, because I just don't think that would be fair. I kind of want to listen to their B-sides the way I got to with NCT Dream and NCT 127. I think that they all have some sort of intensity in their stage presence, or their just presence overall, and that makes them a very unique group in the sense of I think they all match each other's intensity and energy very well. I'm kind of curious to get more, like I feel like this was just like really still like an intro into them, but now I'm excited to see the guide so I can learn more about their personalities a bit. And then usually in guides they kind of give you a little bit of like, you kind of get a little bit more of like the music. So I'm hoping that maybe that can bring me something. But then also, once again, please, like I'm not saying like it's all on you to do this, like, but if you do have any suggestions or things that you're like, I think you might like this, please obviously let me know, because I'm always appreciative of people like taking the time to comment and give me suggestions. Once again, thank you for subscribing, for being here. If you comment, if you like a video, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, in the next little while, I'll be putting out some more content. I'll be doing a Dreamcatcher guide, AT's variety content, and then potentially a reaction with my sister to some 17. So that's all coming up in the near future. I hope you're all having a safe holiday season and have a good New Year's start to your 2024. And yeah, bye.